The pride of the High Plains, the Balko Bison, are on the air. Balko Bison basketball is brought to you by Squirtle, Watauga Cheese Factory, Crossroads Express, Casey Cowan Custom Haying, Summit Wealth Strategies, and Tri-State Heating and Air. And now for your Crossroads Express pregame show. I want to welcome everybody to Wildcat Gymnasium here in Boise City for this matchup between the number 17 Balko Bison and the Boise City Wildcats. Boise City comes into today's game with a record of 7 wins and 8 losses on the season, averaging 50.5 points a game. They're averaging giving up 44.6 points a game, so they have good defense, this Wildcats team. In the last 5 games, they're averaging 51.4 a game, giving up 39.6, and they are 3-2 in those 5 games. For Balko, Balko comes into the game 8-1 on the season, averaging 54.9 points a game and giving up 39.2 points a game. So about a 15-point per game margin for the Bison. In their last 5, that number explodes. They're averaging 57.4 points a game, giving up 33.8 points a game, nearly a 24-point margin. And they are 5-0 in those last 5 games. Boise City playing their 10th game in 19 days. Their last game was last night, a 42-40 loss to Turpin, a very good team. And they were able to hang with them for most of the game. After a 1-6 start, Boise City is 6-2 in their last 8, and their 2 losses are nominal losses. A 9-point loss to Laverne and a 2-point loss to Turpin. So they are just a couple baskets away from being 8-0 in their last 8 games. Boise City is 2-4 at home, and this is their 5th. Balko will be their 5th ranked opponent that they have played this year. Balko has only played 1 game in the last 22 days, and that was a 57-46 victory over Buffalo on Saturday. The Bison are on a 5-game win streak, and they're averaging. They have a 26.3 point margin of victory in their last 3 games. Balko's key to victory in this one is going to be slow down Boise City's run. Boise City can score some points, and they can do it in bunches. If they can slow Boise City down, they will have a pretty good shot of pulling off the victory in this game. A half-court game today favors Balko. Against common opponents, Boise City is 1-2 with a win over Eric and losses to Goodwill and Turpin. Against the same common opponents, Balko is 2-1 with wins over Eric and Goodwill and a 1-point loss to Turpin. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the start for this matchup between the Balko Bison and the Boise City Wildcats. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs. Located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 82 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features a wide variety of ice-cold fountain drinks, candy, snacks, and is a proud vendor of Cajun salsa and pickles, as well as Watauga cheese. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel for your farm and off-road vehicle needs. Crossroads Express also has a gift shop featuring novelty and one-of-a-kind gifts and souvenirs. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Crossroads Express pregame show. Starting lineups for today's game. First for the visiting Balko Bison, ranked number 17 in the state. Senior number 00, Cole Cowan. Junior number 5, Jaden Hall. Senior number 10, Logan Taylor. Junior number 15, Mason Romju. And, sophomore number 15, Mason Romju. No, he's a junior. Junior number 15, Mason Romju. And senior number 34, Peyton Mulberry. Bison are coached by Jake Regier and assisted by Terry Mulberry. And for the Boise City Wildcats, a junior number 14, Keegan Armas. Junior number 20, Caleb Arthod. Sophomore number 21, Drew Cadell. Junior number 23, Oscar Ramos. And a freshman number 30, Jeremiah Rosas. And they're coached by Britton Gabriel and assisted by Chase Lloyd. Balko hoping to continue their winning ways in this one. Still trying to shake off a bit of rust. Like I mentioned, this is they've only played one game in the last 3 weeks, and so Balko is going to have to make sure that they get their sea legs under them. And we know that their conditioning will get better day by day, and so we're not too terribly worried about it. And the seeding is already set. And so what happens in this game ultimately is unimportant, other than you just want to keep momentum and you want to keep the winning ways going. We're about 90 seconds from the starting lineup and the tips. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the start of this match between Boise City and Balko from Wildcat Gymnasium here in in Boise City. Balko Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Welcome back to the Crossroads Express pregame show live from Wildcat Gymnasium here in Boise City, Oklahoma. We want to thank everybody for listening to this broadcast of Balko Bison basketball. If you are listening, please let us know where you're listening from. Like and follow us on Facebook at Balko Bison Sports Network and on Twitter at Balko Sports. Give us a shout out and we will give you a mention on air. We love talking to fans during our broadcast and we look forward to hearing from you. Just a reminder that the Watauga Cheese Factory is the 3-point sponsor for the season for Balko Bison and Lady Bison basketball. Every time a Balko Bison or Lady Bison player makes a 3-pointer, we will give them a mention. A special thank you to Watauga Cheese Factory for being our 3-point sponsor. Welcome back to Wildcat Gymnasium here in Boise City for this matchup between the Balko Bison and the Boise City Wildcats. A very pleasant good evening to you all wherever you may be. My name is David Vaughn and I will be your host for the evening. It's a pleasure to be with you on this Tuesday evening. Balko will be in their road maroon uniforms with white lettering and white trim. Boise City will be in their home white uniforms with orange lettering and black trim. Balko will be going from left to right across your screen. Boise City from right to left. They're announcing the starting lineups in the arena right now. As soon as they're done, we will get this game underway. We do have a change. Braxton Fowler will be starting instead of Mason Romju. Fowler is a sophomore. So Boise City gathering near the foul line. The officials are just about ready. Jaden Hall will do the tipping honors for Balko. And in the circle for the Wildcats will be Caleb Arthod. They shake hands. Official has the ball. Music dies down, and we're about underway. Tip is in the air, controlled by the Bison and knocked away and stolen by Boise City right off the bat. Jeremiah Rosas with the ball being guarded by Mulberry. Nice pass down. Shot is blocked by Cole Cowan. Rebound out of bounds, and it will be Boise City basketball, 7:51. Lots of action in the first 9 seconds of the game. We had a turnover, a steal, a blocked shot, and another turnover. In 9 seconds, that's pretty impressive. If we have that much action for the entire game, I'm going to be one horse guy by the end of it. Jeremiah Rose's long three-pointer is off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Cole Cowan, and Balko comes the other way for the first full possession. Jaden Hall into the front court, 1-on-3. Shot is good. Jaden Hall draws the contact, no foul called, and 7:31 to go here in the ballgame. 2-0 favor Balko. Into the front court is Oscar Ramos. Ramos hands it off to Armas. Three-pointer off the side iron, no good. Rebounded by Boise City. Back to Jeremiah Rosas, and Boise City will reset. 7:15 to go here in the first quarter. Rosas between the circle, hands it off to Armas. Armas on the logo, over to Drew Cadell. Cadell being guarded by Logan Taylor, over to Arthod. Arthod being guarded by Jaden Hall. Over now to the free throw line extender. Armas has a bounce pass, is stolen by Mulberry. 3-on-3 all the way in is Mulberry. Shot is off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Hall. Put back is blocked. Hall gets his own over to Cole Cowan. And Balko will reset the offense. 6:50 to go here in the first quarter. Over to Braxton Fowler at the free throw line extended. Back to Logan Taylor. Over to Cole Cowan now at the free throw line extended on the near side. Bounce pass to Hall. Back to Cowan. Cowan three-pointer. Bang! That's a Watauga Cheese Factory three-pointer that went round and round and round. Basket good for Cole Cowan. His first points, and it's 5-0 favor Balko. 6:23 to go here in the first quarter. With the free throw line extended on the near side is Keegan Armas. Now back to Cadell between the circles. Bounce pass to Arthod. Arthod driving in. Shots no good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Armas. Armas jumper is good over Mulberry. And Peyton Mulberry is not easy to hit a jumper over. So you do that, you're doing some work. Cole Cowan in the front court being guarded by Cadell. Backs him down. Contact, no foul. Over to Hall. Hall now to Taylor at the free throw line extended. Taylor driving in. Jumper is off the glass, no good. Rebound, long rebound, saved by Hall into the backcourt. Surprised that wasn't called a backcourt violation, but I guess they're going to say that he didn't have control. Okay, so Balko resets with 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Down to Mulberry on the block. Mulberry double team jumper is around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Ramos. Ramos into the front court now to Cadell at the free throw line extended, being guarded by Logan Taylor. Around the horn now to Ramos on the other side. Bounce pass into the paint. Traveled, no call. Gets his own rebound. Basket's good, and he's fouled. Jeremiah Rosas, the basket's good. Foul is on Peyton Mulberry, his first personal foul, first team foul. The referees missed the travel on that, and they know it, but they're not going to admit to it. They'll just keep calling it that way for the rest of the game. That's what they did in the last game, too. Free throw for Jeremiah Rosas will be on the way, and it is off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Mulberry, and Balko will come the other way. 5:05 to go here in the first quarter. 5-4 your score, favor Balko. Cole Cowan calls the play, standing on the logo. Now between the circle, being guarded by Cadell. Bounce pass over now to Cole Cowan at the free throw line extended. They went around the Hall, takes the Hall screen. Good ball movement early on. Mulberry shots off the glass, and good. A lot of contact, no foul. Doesn't matter, basket went in. First points of the game for Peyton Mulberry. 7-4 your score, favor Balko. Into the front court is Rosas. Pass over to Cadell, being guarded. Bounce pass, nice bounce pass. Shot is no good. Driving in now, and he's fouled on the shot is Jeremiah Rosas. Foul is going to be on Logan Taylor, his first personal foul, second team foul. And at the line for Boise City will be Jeremiah Rosas. Rosas with 2 points so far in the game. Free throw from Rosas is up and good. Net barely moved on that free throw. And that's how you know it's a good free throw, is when the net doesn't even move when it goes through. So first free throw good, second free throw on the way for Jeremiah Rosas. Shot from the freshman is up and good. So both free throws good for Rosas. 4 points for him, and it's now 7-6. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. Cole Cowan being pressured in the backcourt by Drew Cadell. Over to Fowler. Fowler brings it into the front court, being guarded by Armas. Back to Cowan between the circles. Now dribbling over, passes over to Taylor, who holds the ball high above his head. Back to Cowan at the free throw line. Backs out. Utilizes the Hall screen. Being trapped there near the top of the key. Bounce pass to Mulberry. Mulberry, three-pointer. It's off the side iron. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Fowler. It will be Boise City basketball. 3:58 to go here in the first quarter. 7-6 your score. Bringing it into the front court is Oscar Ramos. Ramos passes over to Armas, who has the free throw line extended. Crossover dribble. Back to Rosas. Rosas over now between the circles. Passes back now, and Ramos. Oscar Ramos has it. Now down to, back to Ramos. Over to Arthod. Over to Cadell. Three-pointer is in and out, no good, rebounded by Logan Taylor. Coming back the other way quickly are the Bison. Splits the double team, loses control, and coming back the other way is stolen for Boise City. One-on-one, goes around Cole Cowan. The layup is good for Keegan Armas. That's 4 points for Armas, and Boise City now leads by a score of 8-7. Timeout, Balko. We'll take it with him. 3:16 to go here in the first quarter. Boise City 8, Balko 7. Balko Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Watauga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watauga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spice pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watauga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watauga Cheese Factory, 2018 South Main Street in Perryton, or call them at 806-648-4310. Watauga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Wildcat Gymnasium here in Boise City, where the Boise City Wildcats lead Balko by a score of 8-7. Braxton Fowler inbounds in the backcourt to Cole Cowan. Cowan being pressed by Drew Cadell. Brings it across the timeline, still being guarded very closely by Cadell. Over to Hall. Hall holds the ball above his head, hands it off to Logan Taylor. Taylor, long three-pointer. Off the side iron, no good. Rebound by Jeremiah Rosas. Hands it off to Ramos, and Ramos will bring it across the timeline. Met there by Fowler. Hand off to Cadell. Cadell over to Arthod. Over to Armas on the free throw line extended. Now back between the circles is Cadell. Back to Armas again. Now over to Arthod. Arthod three-pointer over Jaden Hall is off the back iron. No good. Offensive rebound. Nice tip control there. Rebound. Keegan Armas has it driving all the way in. The shot is up and good for Keegan Armas. 6 points here in the first quarter for Armas. And it's now 10-7 favor Boise City. 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. Into the front court. Ball is stolen. 2-0. Layup for Armas is going to be good. Cole Cowan has the ball now, bringing it across the timeline for the Bison. 12-7 favor Boise City. Cole Cowan on the far side has the ball, holds the ball high above his head. And we have a foul on the floor. Foul is on Drew Cadell, his first team foul. Stepping into the game for Balko will be Mason Romju. Balko will inbound on the far sideline. Romju replacing Braxton Fowler. Cole Cowan looking to inbound. Bounces to Mulberry. Mulberry driving in. Shot is up and good, and he's fouled. Basket good for Peyton Mulberry. Foul is on Boise City. Number 30, Jeremiah Rosas, his first personal foul, second team foul. And at the line for Balko will be Peyton Mulberry to shoot one. Mulberry with a pair of baskets so far in this game, looking to add to that total. Free throw is on the way, and it is good. So Peyton Mulberry completes the three-point play. It's now 12-10 favor Boise City with 1:51 to go here in the first quarter. That's the second time I've said that. Bounce pass now down to the block. Turnaround jumper over Hall is no good. Offensive rebound. Balko steals, and we have a traveling violation on Mason Romju. So it will be Boise City basketball in the backcourt. Cadell to do the inbounding on the far sideline with 1:39 to go here in the first quarter. Inbound to Armas, who walks it across the timeline, met by Ramju passes now over to the free throw line extended. Now back between the circles is Arthod. Bounce pass again to Cadell. Long pass over to Oscar Ramos, now down to Armas. Armas being guarded very closely by Logan Taylor. Nice defense by Taylor on that. Driving in now, jumper from the free throw line over Mulberry is good for Caleb Arthod. Arthod's first basket, and it's a 4-point lead for Boise City, 14-10. A minute 10 to go here in the first quarter. Cole Cowan brings the ball across the timeline, doubled there. Boise City defense backs up, now down to Mulberry. Mulberry on the block, spinning move is good. Turnaround jumper from the block is good for Peyton Mulberry. 7 points for him, and it's a 2-point lead for Boise City, 14-12. 49 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Keegan Armas now down to the elbow. Jeremiah Rosas has the ball, still holding it. Turnaround, thought about the jumper, opted not to. Three-pointer is in and out, no good. Offensive rebound fought for off of, they're going to call a foul on Peyton Mulberry. So that's 2 fouls on Peyton Mulberry here in the first quarter. So Mulberry's got to be very careful here as we get to the end of the first quarter. And they're going to go ahead and sub him out, make sure he doesn't pick up a third, as Boise City will inbound underneath their own basket. 35.6 seconds to go in the first quarter. 14-12 your score favor Boise City. Looking to inbound. Over to the wing, long three-pointer from the corner is no good. Rebound picked up by Boise City. As stolen by Mason Ramju. 27 seconds, he'll lose it as stolen coming the other way. Shot is no good, rebound loose, offensive rebound and a 1-on-3. And Coach Regier will not be happy about that. It was 1-on-3, one Boise City player, 3 Balko players, and the Boise City player got the rebound. 20.6 to go here in the first quarter, and he's going to sub Nathan Smith in, and he's going to talk to him about it. Subbing in for for Logan Taylor. Jason Taylor's his dad. Balko, Boise City looking to inbound. Man, I just screwed that all up. Boise City has the ball in their own end, and he is fouled on the shot, is Caleb Arthod. Foul on Mason Ramju, his first personal foul. 4 team fouls, and at the line for Boise City will be Caleb Arthod. Arthod with 2 points so far in this game. The junior to shoot 2. First one is around the rim and no good. Subbing into the game for Boise City will be Strawn Wagner replacing Drew Cadell. Also coming in is Carter Crabtree for Jeremiah Rosas. Second free throw for Arthod is on the way, and it is good. So 3 points for Caleb Arthod, a 3-point lead for Boise City. 14 seconds here in the first quarter. Jaden Hall being pressured in the backcourt is deflected. Cole Cowan has it. They can't get it across the timeline. Do so finally. Braxton Fowler. Fowler has it. Can't get rid of it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Nathan Smith can't get the shot off. And a sloppy possession for the Bison to end the quarter. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Balko, Boise City 15, Balko 12. Balko Bison basketball continue in just a moment. In this time where there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing that you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle and northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Wildcat Gymnasium in Boise City, Oklahoma. Your Summit Wealth Strategies first quarter recap, 15-12 your score, favor Boise City after 1. Foul trouble for Balko. Peyton Mulberry had 2 personal fouls. Keegan Armas with 8 points for Boise City, leading the way for all scorers. Jeremiah Rosas with 4 and Caleb Arthod with 3. Peyton Mulberry with 7 for Balko. Balko inbounds on the far sideline to start the second quarter as Cole Cowan backs it across the timeline. Being guarded by Cadell. Bounce pass to Mulberry, holds the ball high above his head over to Logan Taylor. Taylor's 16-foot jumper is good. Nice shot for Logan Taylor. his first points of the game. It's a 1-point game, 15-14 favor Boise City, 7:42 here in the first half. Bounce pass between the circles. Arthod has it now quickly around the horn. Back to Armas, now back to Arthod again, over to Cadell. Cadell has it being loosely guarded. Driving into the paint now is Armas. Back to the jumper from Cadell is off the glass. No good. Rebound by Hall. Hall wants to run, coming the other way, brings it across the timeline. Hesitation dribble. Long cross-court pass to Taylor. Taylor wide open three-pointer. Bang! That's a Watonga Cheese Factory three-pointer. 5 points for Logan Taylor, and Balko now leads 17-15. 7:05 to go here in the third quarter. In the second quarter. I've been ready for this game to get to the third quarter for a while now. Something's going to happen in the third quarter that's going to be memorable, because every time I've said that, it's been third quarter. Shot is blocked by Mulberry and rebounded by Mulberry. So nice defense there for Peyton Mulberry. Cole Cowan brings it across the timeline now into the front court. Driving all the way in from the block. The layup is good for Cole Cowan. 5 points for Cowan, a 3-point lead for Balko, and we have a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. 19-15 your score favor Balko. I'm not sure that it's 19-15. I think it's 18 actually, but they say it's 19. We'll see if it stays there once the official score. Let me see what I've got. 5, 10, 12. No, I've got 19 as well. So it's a 4-point lead for Balko, 19-15. 6:40 to go here in the first half. Logan Taylor with the kind of start, exactly the kind of start that he needed here in the second quarter. He's seen a couple shots go down, a 16-foot jumper and a three-pointer. If he can keep hitting those, then that'll be a welcome sign for the Bison faithful, and especially for Logan Taylor, who's struggled for the bulk of the season. Boise City will inbound on the baseline. Caleb Arthod to do the honors, does so to Oscar Ramos, who hands it off to Keegan Armas, and Armas will walk it across the timeline. Over to Arthod, now to Ramos. Ramos takes the screen over. Now the three-pointer is off the front iron. No good. Rebounded by Cole Cowan. Cowan quickly back the other way, circling around. Brings it across the timeline. Logan Taylor driving in. Finds Hall by the block. Nice layup. Excellent ball movement there. Excellent ball movement. 4 points for Hall. Nice assist for Logan Taylor. And it's a 6-point lead now for Balko, 21-15. And it's a 12-0 run for Balko. Near the timeline, Drew Cadell passes over to Armas. Armas now to Ramos. Ramos jumper over Mulberry. No good. Correction, that was a Rosas jumper that was no good. Quickly into the front court now. Braxton Fowler has it over to Cole Cowan. Coach Regier calling the play in. Balko will reset the offense. Cowan calls for the Hall screen, takes it. Give him pop over to Mulberry, but Mulberry's not there. Logan Taylor thought Mulberry was going to slash to the baseline. Mulberry didn't. It's a turnover, but that's okay. And Mason Romju subbing in now for Braxton Fowler. Balko looking much better here in the second quarter. As the Wildcats bring the ball across the timeline. Wagner at the free throw line, extended bounce pass to Armas. Armas has the ball over to now Ramos. Ramos now down to the block. Turnaround. Coach imploring for the defense to get their hands up. Losing it near the losing it near the sideline. Double teamed in the corner. Long outlet stolen by Logan Taylor. And the Bison come quickly back the other way. A little bit of contact. Balko will slow down, and they'll reset the offense with 5 to go here in the second quarter. 21-15 your score favor Balko. Cowan double teamed and fouled. Foul's going to be on Strand Wagner, his first personal foul. Third team foul. And it will be Balko basketball inbounding on the near sideline next to the Boise City bench. Cowan getting the play from there's a question at the scorer's table, I think, trying to figure out who's in the game and who's not. Fouls on Strand Wagner. That was what they were getting. Okay, so Cowan inbounds to Mulberry. Mulberry standing at 10 feet out. Will drive in. The jumper is up and no good, but he's fouled. Foul on Jeremiah Rosas, his second personal foul. 14 fouls. And at the line for Balko will be Peyton Mulberry to shoot 2. Mulberry 1 of 2 from the line so far today. Coach Regier giving some coaching to Taylor and Cowan. Here in front of his bench, first free throw from Mulberry is good. One more forthcoming for the Bison. Lead up to 7 now for Balko. with Mulberry's second free throw on the way, and it's also good, and he knew it was good too. He started backing away as soon as it left his hand. So an 8-point lead now for Balko, 23-15, 9 points for Peyton Mulberry. Into the front court are the Wildcats. Ramos with the ball, driving all the way in now. Foul line jumpers blocked by Mulberry. Mulberry wanted the long outlet. It wasn't there, so he hands it off to Cowan, who'll bring it across the timeline. Cowan driving all the way in. Loses control, it gets it back. Hall goes up, his basket's good, and a foul. Basket good for Jaden Hall. Foul is going to be on. Foul on. It was either on Armas or Wagner. I can't. Fouls on Strand Wagner. His second personal foul. Free throw from Hall is on the way, and it's good. Back-to-back three-point plays for Balko. 7 points for Jaden Hall. The lead now up to 11, 26-15. And this much more along the lines of what we've seen. A 17-0 run for Balko. Three-pointer is on the way, and it's off the side iron. No good, rebounded by Hall. Into the front court, Logan Taylor brings it driving all the way and loses control of it on the way, and is stolen by Boise City. Coming back the other way. But that's okay. That's one of those you don't mind the aggression. Armas with the ball being guarded by Ramju. Nice defense by Ramju. Over to Wagner, who has the ball at the free throw line extended. Drives in now to the elbow. Arthod's shot is no good. Block. Gets it back. Shot is over. Hall, no good. Rebounded by Mulberry. Long outlet to Ramju. Ramju in front of everybody. Layup is no good. He's fouled hard. A hard foul. So Mason Ramju will go to the line to shoot two. The foul is on Keegan Armas, his first personal foul. I'm showing that as 16 fouls. We'll see what happens there. But it'll be Mason Ramju at the line to shoot two. Ramju yet to score. The first free throw is on the way and good. 27-15 the score. Second free throw from Ramju on the way, and it's also good. So Ramju makes them both. It's now a 13-point lead for Balko, 28-15. And the ball is stolen. Jaden Hall coming into the front court. Shot is off the glass and good. Basket good for Jaden Hall. 9 points for him. And it's 30-15 favor Balko. A 21-0 run for Balko in the last 6 minutes. This is an unbelievable run. We're going to take a quick break. It's a full timeout. I'm going to rest my voice. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment.
It was 15-9 favor them. It's no longer 15-9 favor them.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gymnasium here in Boise City. 30-15 the score favor Balko in a game that the Bison have absolutely taken over. And basketball is a game of runs, and you know it's a game of runs, and you know Boise City will make one. But this is as impressive a run as I've seen in a long, long time. Boise City in the front court. Ramos has the ball. Spin move pressured now. Between the circles is Keegan Armas. Now over to the free throw line extended. And Cadell. Cadell has the ball doubled over there. Bounce pass to Armas. Armas driving in. Elbow jump. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot the jumper from the elbow. Instead passes out to Cadell. Cadell doubled, and he traveled with it. Traveling violation. Another turnover for Boise City. It will be Balko basketball. 3 minutes exactly in the first half. 30-15 your score, favor Balko. Ramju inbounds to Cole Cowan. A soft full court press being employed by Boise City over to to Ramji, over to Logan Taylor. Taylor over to Cowan. Cowan thought about the three, opted not to take it. Holds the ball above his head over to Mulberry. Mulberry three-pointer off the front iron. No good rebound by Ramju, and he's fouled hard. No call. Coming quickly back the other way is Boise City. Jumper over Mulberry is good, and that breaks a 21-0 run. Basket good by Oscar Ramos, his first basket of the game. 30-17 your score, 2:30 to go here in the first half. Hall holds the ball over to Mulberry. Mulberry has the ball at the foul line. Over to Taylor. Taylor thought about it, driving all the way for the shot from the block is no good. I think that was blocked by Jeremiah Rosas. Coming back the other way now is Boise City. And what Balko needs to be careful of here is that they don't blow all of the momentum that they just got. Chisholm Freeman about to check into the game for Balko. Over to Cadell at the free throw line extended. Bounce pass to the elbow. The jumper is in and out. No good. Rebounded by Hall. Jumper no good by Wagner. And Cowan into the front court. Passes over to Taylor. Taylor three-pointer is good. But he traveled. So basket does not count. Chisholm Freeman subbing into the game for Peyton Mulberry. Turnaround jumper from the foul line is off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Hall. Hall doubled underneath the basket. Gets the ball coming quickly back the other way. Now into the front court. Bounce pass over to the corner. Freeman travels with it. He was so excited. He was so excited by what he saw that that he thought he had the wide open lane, and he did have a lane, but he just got really excited and didn't dribble the ball before he took off. 90 seconds to go here in the first half. Jumper from 10 feet is off the glass, no good. Rebound picked up by Ramju. Balko coming back the other way. 13-point lead for Balko. A minute 21 to go here in the first half. Double team near the midcourt stripe is Cole Cowan. Cowan hands it off to Ramju. Ramju across the court now. Logan Taylor holds the ball high above his head. Back to Cole Cowan now between the circles. A minute 8 to go here in the first half. Being hounded very closely by Keegan Armas. Cowan now down on the block. Thought about the jumper, not there. Over to Taylor. Taylor, long three. Bang! That's another Watonga Cheese Factory three-pointer. Logan Taylor with 8 points. And the lead now up to 16. In the front court, Boise City driving all the way in. Around Hall. The shot is good and a foul. I think they're going to call the foul on Jaden Hall for reaching in. Yeah, the foul is on Jaden Hall, his first personal foul. Basket good for Keegan Armas. Armas now with 10 points, unbelievably, for Boise City with a free throw on the way. First player for either team that's in double figures. The Armas free throw is up, and it's good. 11 points for Armas. 11 of the 20 Boise City points have come from Keegan Armas. Back into the game now, Braxton Fowler and Nathan Smith checking in, replacing Mason Ramju and Braxton Fowler. 41 seconds to go here in the first half. Smith into the front court, passes deflected out of bounds, will remain with Balko. 37 seconds to go here in the first half. Balko to inbound in front of the Boise City bench. Nathan Smith to do the inbounding honors. Gets it to Taylor. Taylor throws it away, but it's off of Rosas and out of bounds. Balko will inbound on the baseline, now 32.3 here in the first half. Coach Regier calling the play from the midcourt stripe. Smith trying to find somebody, anybody, and it's stolen. Long outlet is stolen the other way by Logan Taylor. So Taylor now coming across the timeline. Splits the double team. The floater is good from Logan Taylor. 10 points now for Logan Taylor, and he's starting to see the ball go in, and that's a good thing. 15 seconds to go here in the half. 15-point lead for Balko. Cadell has the ball, and he's fouled in the corner. Foul on the floor. Will be on Nathan Smith, his first personal foul, and that was the foul that Balko had to give. 10.2 to go here in the first half, and Boise City will inbound on the baseline. Wagner to do the inbounding honors for the Wildcats. 35-20 your score favor Balko. Inbound out to the corner, back to Wagner. Wagner's 10-foot turnaround jumper's good. That was a pure jumper from Wagner. His first points, 2 seconds, 1 second. Cowan went for the shot at the buzzer, did not get it off. And that's the end of the first half of your score. Balko 35, Boise City 22. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Watauga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watauga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spiced pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watauga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watauga Cheese Factory, 2018 South Main Street in Perryton, or call them at 806-648-4310. Watauga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs. Located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 82 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features specialty deli items like Louisiana meat pies, crawfish pies, boudin, as well as corn dogs, and everyone's favorite beef and bean burritos. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel needs that you'll need to make it a road trip. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air, and refrigeration and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of folks in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. In this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle in northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome to the Casey Cowan Custom Haying Halftime Report live from Boise City, where the Balko Bison lead the Boise City Wildcats by a score of 35-22. The scoring recap for Boise City: Keegan Harmus with 11 points, having a very, very nice first half for the Wildcats. 4 points for Jeremiah Rosas, 3 for Caleb Arthod, and 2 points apiece for Strand Wagner and Oscar Ramos. For Balko, Logan Taylor leading the way with 10. Peyton Mulberry has 9. Cole Cowan with 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Jaden Hall also has 9. Cole Cowan with 5. And Mason Ramju has 2. We do want to thank Watauga Cheese Factory, Crossroads Express, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC, Tri-State Heating and Air, and Casey Cowan Custom Haying for being our sponsors for Balko Bison basketball. And we do want to thank the folks at Casey Cowan Custom Haying for sponsoring our halftime show. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the start of the second half from Wildcat Gymnasium in Boise City, Oklahoma, where the Boise City Wildcats trail Balko by a score of 30-17. Correction, by 35-22. I had a memory lapse there. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Welcome back to Wildcat Gymnasium here in Boise City. The Wildcats will inbound on the far sideline to start the third quarter. Boise City now going left to right across your screen. Balko right to left. Jumper in the paint's no good. Offensive rebound. Putback is good by Jeremiah Rosas. That's 6 points now for Rosas. And it's now an 11-point lead. And Balko needs to be careful that they don't completely surrender. Basket good by Peyton Mulberry and a foul. I was going to say Balko needs to be careful not to completely surrender all of that momentum that they had. Foul is on Caleb Arthod, his first personal foul, first team foul. Peyton Mulberry at the line to shoot one. Free throw from Mulberry is on the way, off the front iron and good. 12 points for Peyton Mulberry, and the lead back up to 14 now, 38-24. Into the front court is Ramos. Ramos now over to the corner. Cadell has the ball. He's doubled back there. Now back over between the circles, across the court now. At the free throw line extended is Armas. Now down to the block. Turnaround jumper from Ramos is good. Rosas, that's the second time I've done that. Rosas. So turnaround jumper from Rosas is good. Back-to-back baskets for him. And it's now 12-point lead for Balko, 38-26. 7:08 to go here in the third quarter. Cole Cowan holds the ball high above his head. Utilizes the Mulberry screen. Bounce pass now to Mulberry at the elbow. Turnaround jumper is good. Nice shot from Peyton Mulberry. He had a turnaround jumper from about 10 feet. It was good. And it's now a 14-point lead for Balko. Under 7 to go here in the third quarter. Arthod, long three-pointers off the front iron, no good. Arthod gets his own rebound. Goes up over Cowan. Shots off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Mulberry. Mulberry long outlet to Logan Taylor. Taylor over to Braxton Fowler. Fowler bounce pass to Hall. Hall misses, gets his own, and that shot is blocked out of bounds. Balko had numbers and momentum, and they were unable to convert there. And it was a nice block by Jeremiah Rosas on the Hall shot from close range. Balko to inbound underneath their own basket, and it was a 5-second violation. Oh, no, it was a timeout called before the 5-second violation. So timeout, Balko. We will take it with them. 6:33 to go here in the third quarter. 30-second timeout. Balko Bison basketball. Continue in just a moment. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs. Located at the intersection of highways 412 and 83 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features a wide variety of ice-cold fountain drinks, candy, snacks, and is a proud vendor of Cajun salsa and pickles, as well as Watauga cheese. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel for your farm and off-road vehicle needs. Crossroads Express also has a gift shop featuring novelty and one-of-a-kind gifts and souvenirs. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Long outlet to Hall. Back to Fowler. Fowler over to Logan Taylor. Taylor bounce pass to Fowler. Near the timeline as he dribbles across. Being guarded by Cadell. Back to Cole Cowan. Cowan calls for it, resets the offense. Waiting for Coach Regier to set the play. Balko's offense sets. Down to Jaden Hall on the post. Pass is deflected out of bounds. It will remain Balko basketball. 6:12 to go here in the third quarter. Long possession for Balko. So far, nothing to come of it, though. Long outlet to Hall. Between the circles over to Logan Taylor. Taylor, long three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound by Boise City and foul on the rebound. That'll be Braxton Fowler's first personal foul, first team foul, and it will be Boise City basketball. Caleb Arthod to do the inbounding honors on the baseline. Inbounds to Oscar Ramos. The junior brings it across the timeline, and it's stolen coming the other way. Cole Cowan has it. 2-on-3 over to Jaden Hall. Hall has the ball, power dribble in the lane. Shots off the glass and good. 11 points for Jaden Hall, and he's the third Bison player in double figures. 42-16, your score favor Balko, and the 16-point lead matches their largest of the game. Bounce pass off the foot of Logan Taylor and out of bounds. It will be Boise City basketball. 5:41 to go here in the third quarter. Since Boise City led 15-9, Balko's outscored them 33-11. And this is the kind of thing that you really, really hope continues moving forward. Because Boise City is a good team. This isn't some scrub team that they're having this run against. The shot from the foul line is no good, but he's fouled. Fouls on Cole Cowan, his first personal foul. Second team foul. And Keegan Armas will be at the line to shoot too. Armas the leading scorer for Boise City with 11 points. Looking for his first points of the second half. Armas' free throw is good. So that's 12 now for Armas. The junior has one more free throw forthcoming. Shot is on the way, and it is good. So both free throws good for Keegan Armas. 13 points for him, and it's a 14-point game now, 42-28. Down to Peyton Mulberry. Mulberry driving in, dishes off to Hall, loses control, and picks it back up. Shots around the rim and good. Basket good by Jaden Hall. 13 points for Hall on the close range shot. And it's now 44-28 with 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. Bounce pass to Armas. Armas driving in. Shot over Cowan's no good. Rebound deflected. Picked up by Mulberry. Mulberry looking to outlet. Does so to Taylor. Taylor brings it quickly across the timeline. Driving all the way and shots off the glass. No good. Rebound by Hall. Still loose. Picked up by Boise City. Loose on the floor. We have a wrestling move. Let's see who got pinned. Possession arrow favors Balko. That was a fun move. That was it. And that was one of those situations where you're glad nobody got hurt, because the player from Boise City had his arm underneath his leg and then behind him as they fell to the floor. And it was a potential for getting injured. Inbounds deflected and stolen by Boise City. 4:50 to go here in the third quarter. Armas brings it across the timeline. The jumper from the elbow by Stran Wagner is good. 4 points for Wagner, a 14-point lead for Balko. 44-30, 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Braxton Fowler bounce pass to Cowan, who brings it across the timeline. Cowan bounce pass to Hall. Hall driving in over now to Logan Taylor. Layup for Taylor is good. Logan Taylor now with 12 points. Nice assist from Jaden Hall, returning the favor from earlier. And the lead back to 16, 46-30. Armas with the ball at the top of the key, passes over to Ramos. Ramos driving in now. Spin move. Thought about the jumper, opted not to take it back to Armas. Armas now at the free throw line extended. Now over to the wing. Bounce pass to the block. Trap there is Crabtree. It's knocked away and out of bounds to Boise City. It's kind of in that coffin corner, and it's hard to see from our vantage point here. Nice effort play for Balko, but it was off of the Bison, and we are nearing the halfway point here in the third quarter. Boise City to inbound on the baseline. They do so to Crabtree. Crabtree back over now. Three-pointer is in and out. No good. Rebounded by Mulberry. Mulberry looked for a long outlet. Didn't have it, so he'll hand it to Cole Cowan. And they'll walk it up the court. 3:51 to go here in the third quarter. 46-30 favor Balko. Balko can take their largest lead of the game with a basket. Mulberry has it on the block. Over to Jaden Hall. Nice bounce pass, and that's good. 15 points for Jaden Hall, who's now the scoring leader. Lead is 18 for Balko, and that's their largest of the game. Driving quickly back the other way. Shot over Mulberry is no good, and they're going to call a foul on Peyton Mulberry. Mulberry protested the call. Coach Regier told him not to. And at the line for Boise City will be Oscar Ramos to shoot two. Ramos with 2 points so far in the game. And the junior will shoot two free throws. First one on the way, and it's good. Subbing into the game for Boise City, Jeremiah Rosas replacing Carter Crabtree. So putting a little bit more height on the floor are the Wildcats. Second free throw from Ramos is off the side of the iron, no good. Pair of Balko players fight for the rebound. Mulberry comes down with it because he's the bigger person. And he said, nope, this is mine. Cowan walks it across the timeline over to Ramju. Ramju over to Cowan again. Cowan holds the ball high above his head. Dribbles now between the circles over to Ramju one more time. Reverse over to Logan Taylor. Taylor thought about the three-pointer, opted not to take it, driving in. Nice dish to Jaden Hall. The layup is good. 17 points for Jaden Hall. That's going to be the fifth assist for Logan Taylor in this game. 19-point lead for Balko. 50-31 with 3 to go here in the third quarter. Stren Wagner with the ball at the free throw line extended, driving in. The foul line jumper's no good. Offensive rebound by Rosas, and Boise City will reset. Down to the block, turnaround jumper over Mulberry is good for Caleb Arthod. 5 points for Arthod, and the lead now at 17, 50-33. And we have a traveling violation called on Balko. So it'll be a turnover. Boise City will inbound on the far sideline. 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. 50-33 your score favor the Bison. Coming quickly across the timeline are the Wildcats over to Rosas. Rosas has the ball now over to the wing, and he's fouled in the corner by Mason Ramju. That'll be Ramju's second personal foul. The fourth or fifth team foul. 14 fouls for Balko. Stepping into the game for the Bison will be Nathan Smith, replacing Logan Taylor. Taylor will have a seat with 12 points and some really pretty dimes. 2:38 to go here in the the third quarter. Driving in now, and he traveled. So Strand Wagner travels. It'll be a turnover. It will be Balko basketball. 2:32 to go here in the third quarter. Stepping into the game for the Wildcats, Drew Cadell replacing Strand Wagner. Wagner has a seat with 4 points. Balko inbounding on the far sideline. Jaden Hall does so to Cole Cowan. Cowan met there by Cadell at the timeline. Cowan crosses the timeline, backing Cadell down. Utilizes the Hall screen, and we have a 5-second violation. They'll say that Cowan did not progress the ball. And so it will be Boise City basketball. Balko getting a little sloppy with their possessions here the last couple times. 2:18 to go here in the third quarter. 50-33 the score. Boise City has the ball. Bounce pass to Armas. Over now to Arthod. Down to the block. Rosas back to the top of the key. Loses control of his Boise City. Back to Mulberry. Mulberry wanted the long outlet, wasn't there, so he gives it to Cowan, who jogs across the timeline on the near side. Cowan thought about the three-pointer option, not taking Mulberry. Rebound behind the back pass to Jaden Hall, who lays it up and in. 19 points for Jaden Hall. Lead back to 19, 52-33. Chisholm Freeman looking to sub into the game now at the next dead ball. Also some Boise City substitutions. Jumper's no good off the side iron. Cole Cowan racing the other way across the timeline. Met by Cadell. And Balko will slow down with 1:35 to go here in the third quarter. 52-33 your score. Bounce pass deflected by Rosas, picked up by Mulberry. Mulberry going all the way down to the block. Turnaround jumper off the glass. It's good. 16 points for Mulberry. The lead now up to 21 for Balko. 54-33 with 1:18 to go here in the third quarter. Down to the wing, being guarded by Cole Cowan. Now back over across the court. Free throw line extended, driving now in over Mulberry. This shot is no good. The foul is going to be on Peyton Mulberry, and that's Mulberry's 4th personal foul. 5 team fouls. So Peyton Mulberry's got to be careful the rest of the way. And at the line for Boise City will be Caleb Arthod to shoot 2. Arthod has 5 points so far. First free throw from the junior is good, giving him now 6 points in the game. Second free throw for Arthod forthcoming. Since the end of the first quarter, Balko has just looked like a team possessed, as the second free throw is also good. 7 points for Arthod, and Balko now leads by 19, 54-35 with exactly a minute to go here in the third quarter. Bounce pass over to Ramju. Ramju over to Smith. Smith has the ball at the free throw line extended, now doubled out there. Pass over to Cole Cowan. Cowan thought about the three-pointer, and the bench thought he was going to take it. Thought about it again. Long pass over to Nathan Smith. Back to Cole Cowan between the circles. 45 seconds to go here in the quarter. Chisholm Freeman now with the ball near the timeline, being guarded by Arthod. Three-pointer from Nathan Smith is off the front iron. No good. Coming quickly back the other way. Boise City. 32 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Armas brings it across the timeline. Look to split the double team. Lose control of it. It's stolen by Nathan Smith. Smith goes over, and it's stolen by Arthod, and Arthod stepped out about. Nice defensive play by Caleb Arthod there to prevent a sure layup, and nice defensive play by Smith to get the steal in the first place. Subbing into the game for Balko will be Braxton Fowler, replacing Mason Ramju. 23.3 to go here in the third quarter. 54-35 your score. Long outlet to Freeman between the circles. Back to Hall. Hall over to Fowler. Fowler three-pointer. Bang! That's another Watonga Cheese Factory three-pointer. Basket's good for Fowler. His first points of the game. 57-35 driving in. Layup for Arthod is good. 9 points for Caleb Arthod. Balko coming quickly back the other way. 5 seconds in the half. 4, 3, over to Fowler. Fowler, long three at the buzzer. Is off the front iron. No good. That's the end of the third quarter with your score. Balko 57, Boise City 37. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Paying Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of folks in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let the Tri-State Heating and Air folks make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Wildcat Gym here in Boise City, Oklahoma. It's time for your Tri-State Heating and Air third quarter recap. Boise City being paced by Keegan Armis with 13 points, Caleb Arthod with 9, and Jeremiah Rosas with 8. For Balko, Jaden Hall with 19 points, including 10 in the quarter. Peyton Mulberry with 16, and Logan Taylor with 12. Balko will have possession to start the fourth quarter, and they will be inbounding on the far sideline. 20-point lead for the Bison going into the fourth quarter. Braxton Fowler looking to inbound, and we'll... Oh, no, it's just kidding. They had everybody fooled, including themselves. Boise City will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. So the Wildcats will inbound on the far sideline. Stren Wagner to do the inbounding honors to Oscar Ramos, who brings it across the timeline. Back to Wagner. Wagner bounce pass down to the block is stolen by Mulberry. Mulberry over to Cole Cowan, and Cowan will walk it up the court. 7:50 to go here in the ball game. Across the timeline met by Wagner. Cowan driving in, thought about the jumper, opted not to take it, double teamed. Now Logan Taylor has it out by the timeline. Braxton Fowler back to Logan Taylor now on the logo. Met by Oscar Ramos. Now handed off to Arthod. And the pass is stolen by Rosas. Rosas driving in 2-on-1. Arthod's layup is good. Foul by Logan Taylor. That'll be Taylor's second personal foul. Basket good by Arthod. So that's 11 points for Caleb Arthod, and he will shoot one at the foul line. Second personal foul, 6th team foul. So Boise City will be shooting free throws the rest of the game. And this is indicative of what happened in the first half as well. As the free throw from Arthod is good, 12 points for him, and the lead now down to 15 at 57-42. A 6-0 run for Boise City here in the early going to the fourth quarter. Logan Taylor has the ball, crossover dribble, driving in, loses control of it, gets it back up. Shot is off the iron, no good, rebounded by Arthod. Boise City wanted to come back the other way, and they have numbers if they want it. Arthod goes into Cole Cowan. Arthod lowered the shoulder, and they're going to call the foul on Cole Cowan. That's his second personal foul, 7th team foul. Arthod at the line to shoot 2. First free throw for Arthod's on the way and good. 13 points for Caleb Arthod. 57-43. And subbing into the game for Boise City is Drew Cadell. Second free throw from Arthod is up and also good. Arthod now the leading scorer for Boise City with 14. And it's a 13-point lead and an 8-0 run for Boise City now. 57-44 favor Balko. Timeout. Timeout Bison. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. And it looks like the coaches are going to give the officials a piece of their mind here during this timeout. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas Panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs. Located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 83 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features a wide variety of ice-cold fountain drinks, candies, snacks, and is a proud vendor of Cajun salsa and pickles, as well as Watauga cheese. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel for your farm and off-road vehicle needs. Crossroads Express also has a gift shop featuring novelty and one-of-a-kind gifts and souvenirs. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Wildcat Gym here in Boise City, where the Bison lead Boise City by a score of 57-42. A 10-2 run for Boise City has closed it now down to 16. Not sure what's going on. The Boise City coaches are not happy with something. I think they've made an adjustment to the score. And not sure what happened there, but a lot of people are unhappy. And if everyone's unhappy, then that means it's got to be the right call. Jaden Hall, layup is good. 21 points now for Jaden Hall, and the lead up to 17 now, 59-42. Either the score was wrong again, and they only gave that basket 1 point. But we'll get that figured out. 6.5 to go here in the ball game. Down the wing, back now to the timeline. Oscar Ramos has it, and traveling violation on Ramos. Balko will gain possession. They will inbound in front of the Boise City bench. 6:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. Long inbound to Logan Taylor, who crosses the timeline in front of the far sideline. Taylor surveying the defense. Goes around the Jaden Hall screen. Has the ball high above his head. Now over to Mulberry and down to Cowan. Cowan at the free throw line extended. Double teamed. Spin move driving into the paint over to Mulberry. Mulberry thought about the jumper. Opted not to take it. Double team, triple team. Turnaround jumper is no good, and he traveled. So traveling violation called on Peyton Mulberry. And with 6:06 to go in the ball game, it's 59-42. Boise City has the ball, and they'll bring it across the timeline. Oscar Ramos dribbling over the logo, and he stops near the timeline. He's met there by Braxton Fowler. Strand Wagner has the ball, splits a double-team jumper over Mulberry, is off the side of the iron. No good offensive rebound by Rosas, and Rosas is fouled on the putback by Cole Cowan. That'll be Cowan's third personal foul. 9 team fouls. Eight team fouls, sorry. And at the line for Boise City will be Jeremiah Rosas to shoot 2. Rosas with 8 points so far. The first free throw is on the way, off the side of the iron, and no good. Second free throw on the way from the freshman from Boise City is up, and it is good. So 9 points for Jeremiah Rosas. A very, very nice outing for Rosas. And I'm impressed by what I'm seeing from this Boise City team. It's a 16-point game favor Balko, but they're playing some very, very good aggressive ball. Cole Cowan with the ball at the free throw line, passes back now. Mason Ramjes between the circles, bounce pass to Cowan. Cowan being guarded aggressively by Wagner. Triple teamed over at the basket. Over to Ramju, now to Hall. Hall with up for the jumpers, no good. Gets his own, put back is up, no good, but he's fouled. So Jaden Hall will be at the line to shoot 2. Foul is on Caleb Arthaw. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul of the half. And Jaden Hall will be at the line to shoot 2. Junior from Balko with 21 points so far in this game. First free throw is on the way and barely draws iron, is no good. Hall looking a little bit tired, and he probably is. He's earned his keep in this one. Coach Regier sending defenders back to prevent, I think, a quick run out. Second free throw is on the way, and it's good. So 22 points for Jaden Hall. Lead up to 17, 60-43 with 5:23 to go here in the ball game. Over to Cadell in front of the visitor, or in front of the far sideline. Three-pointer from Cadell is good. Cadell's first basket, I thought for sure he'd scored because he's had a pretty good game. So 14 points now, 60-46. Bounce pass to Hall, goes between his legs, ball's loose on the floor. Tie ball, possession arrow favors Balko. 5:03 to go here in the ball game, 60-46. Balko leading this game by as many as 21 points. Bounce pass is stolen, and coming quickly the other way is Rosas. 2-on-1 for Boise City, and the layup is good for Cadell. 5 points for him. Lead now down to 12 at 60-48, and Balko will call timeout. Full timeout, so we'll take it with him. 4:56 to go in the ball game. Balko Bison basketball continue in a moment. In this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing that you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle and northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Watauga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watauga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spiced pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watauga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watauga Cheese Factory at 2018 South Main Street in Perryton or call them at 806-648-4310. Watauga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Balko to inbound on the baseline. They do so to Logan Taylor. Taylor walks the ball across the timeline. 60-48 your score. Peyton Mulberry driving in, loses control of it. It's loose on the ground. Picked up by Boise City. It's 3-on-2 coming the other way. And they will circle around and come back as Jeremiah Rosas lost control of the ball. Rosas thought about the three-pointer over Ramju, opted not to take it. Pass back to Ramos between the circles. Wagner has the ball dribbling in. Now pass is knocked away and stolen. Cole Cowan with a long outlet for Mason Ramju's too long. And it will be Boise City basketball, 4:26 to go here in the ball game. 60-48 your score, Balko, in a game that Balko's led by as many as 21 here in the second half. Turnaround jumper from Arthard's off the back iron, no good, rebounded by Ramju. Ramju has it, he's fouled. Boise City foul on 21, Drew Cadell. That's his second personal foul, third team foul. Boise City with plenty of fouls to give. Logan Taylor was informing the official that it was not 1-1 for Balko. And a warning has been issued to the Boise City coach. Not sure what happened. He must have said something that was less than pleasant. But Balko to inbound now. 4:13 to go here in the ballgame. Logan Taylor brings the ball up to the timeline. Jogs it across, driving all the way in. Over to Jaden Hall, who was not ready for it. Pass high, or shot high off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Jaden Hall with some force. 24 points here in the ballgame. Exactly halfway through the fourth quarter. Into the front court now. Over to Arthur. Arthur driving in. The shot is blocked by Mulberry. Over to Rosas. Rosas jumper's no good. Rebound by Cole Cowan. Out of bounds off of Cowan. And it will be Balko basketball. And they confer and say it will be Balko basketball. 3:49 to go here in the ballgame. 62-48 your score. Favor Balko. Jaden Hall inbounds it to nobody in particular. Boise City steals and will come back the other way. Wagner with the ball. Bounce pass to Arthur. Arthur's jumper is good. 16 points for Caleb Arthur. The lead back down to 12, 62-50. Boise City doing their dead level best to fight back into this game, and they're doing a good job. Logan Taylor with a spin move over to Mulberry. Mulberry hands it off to Ramju. Ramju driving in over to Taylor. Taylor's floater is blocked. Picked up by Hall. Hall's putback is no good. Rebound by Rosas. And coming quickly back the other way is Boise City. Boise City with a chance to close it to 10 or 9 with the three. Arthur driving in over to the three-pointer from Ramos is off the iron. No good, rebound by Cole Cowan. Cowan gets it. He's double-teamed on the rebound. Has it, wants to get rid of it. Does so to Taylor into the front court. 2-on-4. Taylor will circle it back out. Now over to Peyton Mulberry. Under 3 to go in the ballgame. 62-50 your score, favor Balko. Mulberry hands it off to Cowan. Cowan being guarded closely by Wagner. Bounce pass to Ramju. Ramju over to Taylor. Taylor at the logo. Bounce pass now to Cowan. Cowan bounce pass to Mulberry on the block. He's the one. He stood there forever like he was waiting for a defender to come over. The defender never did, so he just said, okay, fine, I'll take it. 18 points for Mulberry, 14-point lead, and the bounce pass is stolen by Taylor. Balko's slowing down now, 2:25 to go in the ballgame, 64-50. Logan Taylor driving all the way in over to Ramju. Ramju three-pointer. Bang! That's another Watauga Cheese Factory three-pointer. Mason Romju now with 5 points, lead up to 67 to 50. Balko now with that basket, they now have a season high in points. Foul is on Mason Romju, his 3rd personal foul. 9th team foul at the line for Boise City will be Drew Cadell, shooting 1 and 1. Subbing into the game for the Wildcats, Keegan Armas. Sophomore Cadell to shoot a 1 and 1. Cadell with 5 points in the game so far. Front end of the 1 and 1 is on the way, and it's around the rim and no good. Rebounded by Jaden Hall. 2:08 to go now in the ball game. Logan Taylor walking it off the sideline on the far side. Crossover dribble as he crosses the timeline, goes around the Hall screen, driving in, jump stop, and he traveled. Took a step and then did the jump stop, so that is the that's where the travel was not on the jump stop, but it was on the step before the jump stop where they called it. Bounce pass is to Arthod. It's clean and it's good. 18 points for Caleb Arthod. And this has turned into quite a battle between Jaden Hall and Caleb Arthod. A minute 42 to go in the ballgame, 67-52. Cowan has the ball, bringing it across the timeline quickly. Coach Aguirre imploring for his team to set up the offense. Cowan driving all the way in, and he's fouled on the way up. So Cole Cowan will be at the line to shoot 2. At the line the foul on Boise City was Strand Wagner, his 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul, subbing into the game for Boise City. Carter Crabtree replacing Jeremiah Rosas. Rosas with 9 points in the game. Nice effort for Rosas so far. Romju looking to inbound, does so to Mulberry at the block. His shot is no good, but he's fouled. So Mulberry will be at the line to shoot 2. I thought the foul on Cowan was on the shot. It was not. Foul was on Keegan Armas. No, correction, foul is on Caleb Arthod. That's his 4th personal foul. So Peyton Mulberry at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is on the way and good. 19 points for Peyton Mulberry with another one forthcoming. A minute 31 to go in the ball game. 68-52. The score favor Balko. Second free throw is up and good. That's 20 points for Peyton Mulberry, the 2nd Balko player with 20 points in this game. 90 seconds to go in the ball game. 69-52 favor Balko. Boise City driving in. 3-pointer from Strand Wagner is on the way off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Jaden Hall. Hall gathers and hands it off to Cole Cowan, who will bring it up now slowly. Now full court pressure being employed by the Wildcats. Cowan crosses the timeline, being guarded closely by Wagner. Bounce pass over to Taylor. Taylor over to Romju. Now to Cowan at the free throw line extended, being guarded by Wagner very closely. A minute to go in the ball game. Logan Taylor has the ball, holds it. Bounce pass down to Mulberry. Mulberry tied up there. Possession arrow, I think, favors Boise City. It does. So it will be Wildcat basketball, 55.9 to go in the ballgame. 69-52 the score. Wildcats inbound. Keegan Armas brings the ball quickly across the timeline. Over to Arthod. Arthod driving in, being guarded by Taylor. Now down to the wing. The 10-foot jumper from the side's no good. And we have a foul on Jaden Hall. That'll be his 2nd personal foul. 10th team foul. And at the line for Boise City will be, I think, Strand Wagner to shoot 2. No, correction. It will be Drew Cadell to shoot 2. Cadell with 5 points in the game for Boise City. Cadell's first free throw is on the way, and it's good. One more forthcoming for the sophomore from Boise City. Second free throw is on the way. It's off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Peyton Mulberry. 69-53 the score. Mulberry has the ball, brings it into the front court himself, splits the triple team. Ball's nearly stolen. Pass over to Logan Taylor. Taylor has the ball. 30 seconds to go in the ballgame. Crossover dribble, another one. And I think Balko's just going to be content to run the clock out. I don't think they'll take another shot unless it's just absolutely implored of them to do so. Mulberry has the ball near the bench now. Over to Logan Taylor. Taylor at the logo with 13 seconds to go in the ball game. Hands off to Cole Cowan. Cowan has it. Boise City's trying to go for the strip, can't do it. Taylor thought about a three-pointer, opted not to do it. And that's the ball game with your final score, Balko 69, Boise City 53. We'll be back in just a moment with the Crossroads Express postgame show. Balko Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs, located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 83 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features specialty deli items like Louisiana meat pies, crawfish, boudin, as well as corn dogs, and everyone's favorite beef and bean burritos. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel needs that you'll need to make it a road trip. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders, and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. You're watching the Crossroads Express postgame show where the Balko Bison have defeated the Boise City Wildcats by a score of 69-53. Scoring recap is as follows. For the Boise City Wildcats, Caleb Arthod with 18 points. Most impressive outing for him. Keegan Armas with 13. Jeremiah Rosas with 9. Drew Cadell with 6. Strand Wagner with 4. And Oscar Ramos with 3 points. For Balko, Jaden Hall leading the way with 24 points. 20 points for Peyton Mulberry. 5 for Mason Romju, 5 for Cole Cowan, and 3 for Braxton Fowler. And that gets us to our final score of 69-52. Balko's next game will be on Saturday at 8 o'clock as they take on the Beaver Dusters at the Duster Dome in Beaver. Tip-off for the gentlemen will be at 6. Tip-off for the ladies will be at 6:30. Gentlemen will be at 8 o'clock. I want to give a special thank you to Cadence Vaughn for running our video for today's broadcast. We want to once again thank our sponsors, Scortle, Watonga Cheese Factory, Crossroads Express, Casey Cowan Custom Haying, Summit Wealth Strategies, and Tri-State Heating and Air. On behalf of Balko School Administration and the Balko Bison Sports Network, this is David Vaughn, reminding you that no amount of success can compensate for failure in the home. Make sure that you let your family know each and every day just how much you love them. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and God bless.